Hey, what's up? We're gonna try out a newer restaurant to CDA, but it gets really good reviews on Yelp. It's Hawaiian food. It's called the Hula Hot Pot, I believe. Hula Pot. Get the names wrong all the time. So this is right down on 4th Street in Sherman. It's a block, like less than a block up, so it's really close to the office. Really want to try it out. I've had Hawaiian food in Hawaii, and I've had Hawaiian food in Lehi, Utah. There's a little Hawaiian place that I've had there. So I don't have a ton to compare it to, but I'll let you know what I think. This is one of the first reviews we're doing that's blind. I've never been here before, never had anything. We'll let you know how it goes. Follow us.
I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay, let go. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play this game.
And then anything on this menu comes from their kitchen.
Okay, so here's the hot pot menu. They also have Dole Whip, like from Disneyland. I know, so we're getting Dole Whip. I believe we're gonna do the hot pot, right, gang? Hot pot, okay.
Yes.
We're gonna try the hot pot. They said that anything from this menu comes from their kitchen, right? Okay, so here's the menu here. Prices look pretty good. That's the kitchen menu. So what we do with the hot pot is you select a broth, you select 60 ounces of meat, 60. No, misread that. Like 60 ounces of meat. literally so much. Well, Soraya is with us today, and she was saying that, like, hey, she said to be mindful of the room on the table because they bring out a bunch of plates, and then I read 60 ounces, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so they have short rib, ribeye, lamb, chicken, and they have seafood. So it sounds like we choose the broth, then choose the meat, then you can add vegetables, and then there's a la carte. I love it. I wonder what she'll recommend. I wonder what the shoyu broth is compared to the beef broth. I bet miso broth is spicy broth. Do you eat spicy?
Spicy, yeah.
Spicy broth? Oh my
Well,
God.
depending on how spicy it is.
But I think it looks like you can get up to 4 kinds of broth. Well, I think we're ready. We're gonna do, because we can do a couple broths, right?
Are you all doing one?
Yes. So we'll do spicy and shoyu. And then for meat, we want to do the ribeye. Anything else that you want? You want short ribs? Okay, so we're gonna do the ribeye. And then we want to add some pork belly. So we'll do 2 ribeyes and 1 pork belly. And then we want 2 things of udon noodles. That's it? Hot pot in Coeur d'Alene. There used to be, they really fixed it up. Show a picture of that. It's pretty modernized and clean. There used to be a little Chinese joint here called something Canton, and it was not this clean. I don't know if it's the same owners or what, but this is really well done. Are we gonna turn into hot pot people? So they have a sauce bar where you mix your own sauces, so it's for the hot pot. Holy cow, look at this. I wonder if there's like recipes or anything. Little garlic. Ooh, oh, we got cilantro. Just doing a little bit of little umami flavor there. And then I want to do like a ponzu. I've already made a mess. Do you have any spice? Okay, I've got my ponzu and I've got my little concoction here. Pretty excited about it. Okay, so what I'm about to do really grosses my wife out, but I am a cook at home. And I'll ask Marie, like I'll make a sauce and I'll be like, hey, can you taste this? And then, I'll just dip the spoon in. It's not like a spoonful, it's like literally like a dip. And she cannot taste a sauce unless it's on a thing. It's just like a thing. So I'm gonna taste this sauce, so if you get grossed out, look away. So I've dipped a little bit of the chopsticks in it. This is my concoction. It's got garlic, it's got soy, it's got a little tiny bit of ponzu, and what's the base? Hoisin. Yeah, so it should be sweet and salty. We'll see how it goes. That's fire. Absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed that one. Okay, we got the ponzu with a little bit of extra garlic. It's like a sherry in it, a little bit of vinegar. It's good. I'm ready. I'm dialed. Sauce game on point. Pork belly, ribeye over here, veggie bowls, udon noodles. Got the sauces. It's all starting to heat up and boil. We also ordered the pork buns because Greg said they were fire. And we ordered crab wontons or rangoons. Yeah. So she wasn't lying when she said there was a lot of plates. There is a lot of plates. So heads up on that. Oh man, that looks great. Look at that. It's really just super sliced thin ribeye. Place your selected ingredients into the simmering broth and cook to your liking. Here are some general cooking times. Beef, 15 to 30 seconds, depending on thickness. Okay, pork, 2 to 3 minutes. No undercooked pork in these broths there, buddy. That's it, that's all we need to know. Noodles, noodles do 3 to 5 minutes. I wonder, vegetables 1 to 3. So I wonder if you can just take some of the hot broth out with your spoon, like if you put your noodles in your suit bowl, I wonder if you could just cook them that way, rather than mixing our nudes up in the, you know what I'm saying? Whose noodles are whom's? Whom's is whom's noodles. Okay, so these are uncooked noodles. Okay, this is boiling. Oh, you gotta get so much broth out of this pot in order to, I don't know if this was right. I don't think
that was right. I think you should just dump it in.
Dump them in?
Yeah.
Just dump them in? Oh God, no.
And we'll just go one at a time.
Okay, 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
I would put everything you want in there except for your meat.
Where's my iPhone timer? Oh, look at those little beefy boys. Or those little porky boys. No, this is great. Look at that. This is what he eats on Kung Fu Panda.
No.
I feel like it is.
No, he eats dumplings.
Dumplings? Oh, he eats dumplings. And then what do we have? Oh, look at these little rangoon guys. Oh my God. That's real crab in there. Okay, so the cram rangoon. Oh, me Lord Jesus. The crab rangoons are excellent. They're excellent. Okay, so these have a little piece of, I've never had one. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. What is it called? Pork biscuit? Dumpling?
Pork bun.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That is so good. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my noodles out so everybody else can get to cooking. Thanks for. This is what I was worried about. It takes a long time to get out all your noodles. Okay, I think I'm good. Who's next for noodles? If you want the spicy broth. Let's try the udon.
Do either of you want this last one?
Go for it.
Go for it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's really good. The udon is awesome. This place is fire, honestly. It's really good. Never been.
It's not boiling as much.
I can see why it gets such good reviews. It's really good. It's clean. Fun experience. Few bites in, it's stellar. Absolutely stellar. Right now, so we got the shoyu broth and the spicy, and we're all preferring the spicy broth. I don't think it's too spicy. There's a little bit of chili oil on the top. It looks like it might be like is it, I don't know, vegetable based maybe, or chicken based? It's definitely not beef based. It's really good. The shoyu, Soraya agrees, the shoyu's kind of mid. I mean, it's fine, but it's not like as good as the spicy broth. The experience is great. Super clean. It's kind of fun to cook your food. Yeah, doing great, thank you. The spicy broth is your favorite, right? 100%. What's the base? Chicken base. It's the best one. Country mile. Yep, you were right.
I think you do this one too. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I made a huge mistake sleeping on the, what is this stuff that I'm eating?
Pork.
The pork belly is phenomenal. It's pretty fatty. It tastes so good. Because obviously, if you're cooking it for 3 minutes in the hot broth, it's not gonna render all the fat out. So if you don't like floppy bacon, it's not for you. But if you do like that, that's fire. Flavor's amazing. Oh, it was really good. Here is, what is this again? It's ribeye, right?
Yeah.
The beef is ribeye?
Yeah.
It's cut perfectly thin. This was cooked in the shoyu. It's like the best, well, with my sauce, it's like the best teriyaki steak in the world. It's really good. My recommendation, spicy broth. It outclasses the beef broth like 2 to 1. It's twice as good. Greg said it really well. If you like pho, and like the flavor profile. This is really almost like a gourmet pho experience. Before the camera was rolling, he goes, I might be crazy to say this, but is this better than pho? They hit a little bit different because obviously when you're eating pho, most people drink the broth, so you end up with a big sloshing belly full of hot broth, which in winter is amazing. This is a little bit lighter fare than that, kind of focusing on the proteins and vegetables. It's so good. In its category in CDA, I think it's the only one, so it's obviously the best one. If you're in the mood for like a social experience, you want to be able to customize like the temperature that your steak is cooked to. By the way, the appetizers were amazing, but if you want to control it, this is it has that same vibe as like pho. It's like warm and comforting, and a lot of the Asian fusion kind of influences and flavors, onions and zucchini and cabbage and mushrooms and steak, and you know, it's really good. And the udon noodles, everybody, those were a huge hit. Udon noodles, 10 out of 10. Steak, 9 out of 10. Pork belly, 10 out of 10. Spicy broth, 10 out of 10. Shoyu broth, 5 out of 10. The spicy broth, you can almost eat it right out of the broth. And it has like a little bit of heat, and it's flavored, salty. The shoyu, you need your sauce. So I think that's how we were rating it. Okay, so maybe 5's a little brutal. 6 out of 10, okay?
I'll accept it.
You'll accept it? Thank you.
I disagree, but I accept
You disagree.
it.
You would rate it what, 7 to 10?
I'd give it like a 7.
A 7? Okay.
I think 7's fine.
We're a point and a half apart, but I'll come up to a 6. The steak is literally like a thin slice of a full steak. And so it's kind of hard. You have to either tear it apart with your hands or maybe the tongs. I don't know. That's something that's like a little bit less than ideal. I wish that those were cut in half. Okay, so Greg, grab that mic, power it on. Overall, honestly, this is like close to a 9 out of 10 for me. I think it's really, really good. Maybe 8.5 overall. We're gonna have the Dole Whip. That could bring it up a little bit. So this is maybe a bit preemptive, right? In its category, 9 out of 10 for sure. In CDA, right? This is actually better than the hot pot I had before in Vegas. So this is better. What's your thoughts, Greg? On the mic.
I'm giving it a strong 9.5.
Excellent.
Okay.
You loved it.
I thought it was phenomenal. The experience was great. The place is super clean. I love the vibe of it. Like, I want to bring my wife and kids here. The food, like, I'm a sucker for hot, fresh food. So the fact that like you're getting it straight out of the pot, it's not sitting in any window. It's not,
customize it.
Do whatever you want. You have all the control. So for all the control freaks out there, it's a perfect spot for you.
Okay.
I'm curious to try a couple of the other broths. So next time I come here, I'm gonna switch it up hard. And I have some short ribs coming.
Yep.
So I've got a little bit of room left in me. I wanted to give the short
you want
ribs
to leave
a shot.
with no room. So just put the mic in front of Soraya. We'll get a rating. You're on camera, but your voice will be on camera.
I rate this a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay, as compared to?
I've never had hot pot before,
Okay.
so it was a very great experience, but I've had better tasting food.
Excellent. You know what?
I grew up in like ethnic households, so
Yeah.
I've had homemade food. Like, I would rather eat that than this.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so now that Soraya's given her review, have I had better tasting food than this? Yes. The ingredients looked fresh. I don't know the sourcing. I don't know where they're getting their beef. It was bright red, clean. Like, it was well done. The vegetables were good. I like the fact that I can mix my own sauces and get the perfect sauce. That's what I do at pho anyway. I enjoyed the experience. It's really communal and fun. They have Dole Whip. I'm about to dive into that. I'll let you know. So yeah, I think she's right. I would give this an 8, not a 9. 8 out of 10. If you just wanted the Dole Whip, it would be worth. If you're already downtown, I'm gonna say so. We have a gelato place downtown, and it has great gelato. We have an ice cream place across the street, has great ice cream. I might walk in here and get this. A Dole Whip is fire. It's really good. This beats just the flavor profile.
Twice the amount, too.
You get twice the amount. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. This is better than Disney's Dole Whip. It's really good. Dude, I wish I had Dole Whip floats here because that's like so good. Well, Hula Pot, thank you, great experience. We will all be back most likely. Well, I'll be back, Greg will be back. Sorry, I said Greg will be here all day, we'll be back tomorrow. Great experience. I hope you guys do super well. I know you're new. By the way, for everybody on the channel, prices, it was like $28 for the plate of meat, like the broths are like $10. So, I mean, it's like upper middle class level, sort of like, you know, they're not ripping you off. It's a great experience. Yelp reviews, they've got, I think, 50 or 60 reviews, and they're at like 4.3. Totally well-deserved. I would give this a 4.5 on Yelp. I hope you guys come enjoy it if you're in the mood for, and the stuff we've ordered off the menu. The crab rangoons, the best crab rangoons I have had in CDA. Those rangoons were amazing. Those little pork buns, unbelievable. Really, really good. So there's a lot of stuff working for Hula Pot. So come check them out. They're new, support them with your money. Give them a good review if you think that they deserve it. Thanks for joining us, and cheers.